Hello again, this is Atlas Leaf, also known as Doc. We're continuing a Let's Play of Ori and the Blind Forest, one of my absolute favorite stories. We just received the Sunstone from Sorrow's Pass, and this wonderful new charge jump. And while we could head right over to Mount Horu, I think it's time that we went back through many of the locations we've been before and collect all of the little goodies that we didn't collect the first time around, starting with those ones in the Valley of the Wind. Let's see, and I think there's the first one. Now that we've both restored the water and the wind, and further increased our skills, many areas that we couldn't traverse before are now open to us. Like this, with a wonderful wind draft. One of the things about this story that I really love is how you can see your actions in the world taking effect. We're putting everything right, and we can see that when we restore the Ginso tree, it restores the water. When we restore the elemental wind, the breezes come back to the forest. There's a tangible change in the world. Not only does it make your actions feel like they have impact, because they do, it also makes the world so much more interesting to traverse. Let's see, so I need to go down and over. And we're quickly filling up our skills. Water breath. Oh, allows Ori to breathe in clean water. Our skill trees are close to being complete. So I think I will go over and down. Ah, another crystal onion. I guess I don't know if that's what they're really called, but to me they look like onions made of glass. I suspect before we're done collecting all of the goodies we missed earlier, and Valley of the Wind is complete, we might be able to finish up our skill tree. So let's see, Sunken Glades is probably next, and it looks like there's a spirit light down where we first got the climb ability. And lots over here in the lower portion of the glades by all that water, which before we couldn't swim through because it was poisoned. And it'd probably just be fastest to walk along this tunnel. And this should bring us right next to the Spirit Tree's glade. Ah! Where secrets abound. So now let's go back through the caverns. We've already gone to the side. Everything's changed since the first time we navigated these halls. Excellent, excellent. Another bit of spirit light found. So now we'll need to head up and over, and then under the water. Let's see. Here we are. There's some spirit light. And tucked over here, an energy cell. The forest looks so much healthier already that the water's been purified, but you can still see the dying leaves. Things are not quite set right, but we've made progress. So let's see. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, it looks like we need to find a switch or a lantern. And there's a lantern. So next we'll head down, probably underneath that patch of water. And there's another lantern waiting to be lit. There's a small Easter egg if you look closely. And an adorable little painting. Let's refill our energy and check the map. Sunken Glades. Ah, I see a few more, energy cells. So this one we're going to need to go over, across, above the water, and then head up. Ah, yes. We saw this place earlier, but there was no way for us to reach it. And another ability cell. So, let's see. We need to probably head up past the grove, where the hollow grove where the spirit tree is. And there's an energy door and another cell. And those look like they're right by the spider coves. And time for triple jump. Oh, that's so satisfying. It's well worth the reward for going through and collecting all the spirit light. I think I want to be on this side. There we go. And now to head over. Ah, but this door is still sealed. There must be a switch hiding somewhere. Perhaps a lantern? Perhaps it's on this side. Another ability cell. Ah, there's a lantern. Hiding all the way in the spider cove. Another ability cell. And Ultra Defense requires 3. And Charge Flame Blast. Now we're the last ones. They require 3 each. So, Sunken Glades is at 99. What could be missed? Sunken Glades, Sunken Glades. Ah, perhaps these are considered part of Sunken Glades. Spider Cove, Spider Cove. Let's see. Ah, that looks promising. And another ability cell. And a life cell. And the Charge Flame Blast. Let's see, so I still need to get that energy cell that I fell down from. Oh, wait, this door is... Ah, there it is. I was like, this door, there's a door in the way. Because there's a lantern. And another energy cell. We've collected quite a collection. So now we head down, and we can see there is an energy cell hidden under the water over there. And and we can see this post, which was really convenient earlier, can be lowered. I like to lower it after I've collected the energy cells. But you don't necessarily have to. And let's see. Let's grab this one, then we'll come back for that. More of these energy beams. It just feels so destructive. And there's a life cell. And I see hiding in the corner here another crystal onion. And it looks like an energy cell hiding over there. So, the best way is probably to come down around, grab that one. Oh, and maybe take a quick trip into Blackroot Burrows to grab that map stone that was missed. And I'll need to head, yes, this way first. Pass through this glade, where everything started. So what I think happened was, I think I found some spikes. And so I lost the mapstone I had gathered. Now let's see. What is the fastest route? I might just continue down back through the burrows, because I see a life cell down in Moon Grotto that I haven't gathered. So Sunken Glades is now complete, Valley of the Wind, Forlorn Ruins, Misty Woods. Excellent, excellent. Hollow Grove isn't complete yet, but I believe all of this is considered Hollow Grove. Yes, so I'll head back down into Blackroot Burrows, across, and that should bring me back to Moon Grotto nicely. And then, yes, I need to head over. Just have a nice bit of practice using the dash. This is where the boulder followed us. And below this is Naru's original home. Let's see, I'll need to head down to where Gumo some time ago gave us that lovely chase. I do so love a Metrovania when you reach the end and get to revisit everywhere you've been before with new skills and new perspective. You found a life cell. What a little cozy little nook right underneath the waterfall. And Moon Grotto is now 95%. And it looks like we can catch that little bit of light and another life cell on the way back up. And even here, where the air was once still, now the wind has come back. And the beautiful waters flow, no longer purple and poisonous. Like here, yeah, near the deepest part of the world, we can see changes we've made for good. There's that, and it looks like that must be the last little bit. Oh, through this little spiky cave. And there we go. So we need to head down. Much easier with the feather. Avoid the death trap block. And have the spider help us to the top. Excellent, excellent. So now Moon Grotto is nearly done. It looks like just a few more orbs to collect on along our way back. Though this up here doesn't even feel like Moon Grotto, feels more like the Thornfelt Swamp. So many different nooks and crannies to explore. Oh! I forgot about the energy beam. I love how this world is interconnected. All the places you've been originally all loop back upon each other. I wish there was a way to disable that beam. And another bit of light is found, and now the Moon Grotto has been fully explored. So now it's time to revisit Thornfelt Swamp, and there's lots and lots of areas for us to explore here. That was too close. With the bash, some of these areas which were quite difficult to traverse because of the enemies have now made so much easier to navigate with the enemies. And here we are, back in the beautiful swamp where we were rescued by Gumo. So I see a door that we need to open. Ugh, excuse me. The rhinoceros beetles are still so grumpy. Ah, and there's a lantern right above us. Excellent, excellent. So now we can just head back the way we came. And look at that! All the light wells have been found on this whole section of the swamp. But I see an energy cell hiding up in the sky. The wind has come even here. I know some people don't like swamps, but they're often so vibrantly filled with both plant and animal life. And there's such a nice blending of water and sun and trees. Now let's see, Thornfeld Swamp is 90% complete, and I think the last things to look for will be all the way up there. I did want to make one little stop here. You can see carved into the wall here another subtle Easter egg. And it looks like just above us, there's another life cell hiding. Vitality cell. Excellent, excellent. Oh, I landed right on the spiky boy. And we have another 3 ability points. So now we can get Ultra Defense. Reduces the damage inflicted by enemies. And another ability cell. And another lantern. Need to remember to use the stomp more often. It's so impressive now that it's been upgraded. And another last ability cell. And with that little patch of the map after the ability cell, Thornfelt Swamp has now been entirely completed. So, I'm going to need to take a small trek up the Ginso tree because I missed 2 patches of light during the dramatic escape. But, it should still be fun because now we'll get to see the tree full of water. Now that the torrential torrent has died down, we can see the Ginso tree as it should be, flowing with fresh, clean water. Now, when the waves aren't following us, it's actually almost peaceful here. I wouldn't even say almost, I'd say very. And look at that. Ginso tree is 100%. So, Thornfelt, Moon Grotto, Blackroot Burrows, Sunken Glades, everywhere we've been has now been completely explored. So, it's time for us to finish up Hollow Grove, one of the first places we visited. Now let's see, I think I want to be at Which Moonwell? Probably Thornfelt Swamp. Oh, I keep calling them Moonwells. Spirit wells. And there we go. Another ability cell. And just below us, there's another little hidden cavern. So many places are changed dramatically by the wind. Ah! So we still have a small puzzle to find. There must be a switch hiding somewhere here. Perhaps up high in the trees? Oh no. Still hunting the light, blinded by hate. I feel so sorry for Kuro. She's terrifying, but she's not a villain. Her story is such a tragic one. Made more tragic, I think, in some ways by her own actions. So I was told once that when you think about a tragic story by like the old classical definition, all the characters suffer in some way or shape because of their own actions. People don't suffer by chance. And in some ways, while Ori is a very hopeful story, it's also a very tragic story. So the Spirit Tree lost Ori, and then the Spirit Tree reached out by setting the skies ablaze. While he was looking for his child, that wounded Kuro. And so that action caused Kuro's reaction, which was to blight the forest. And then because the forest was blighted, so much suffering then spread to all sorts of other people. Other systems failed. The Gumon were all tragically slain when their home froze over. Yet, in the middle of all the tragedy, we see all this hope blossoms. Ori, instead of going back into a cycle of hurt and be hurt, rescues Gumo. And then Gumo breaks the cycle of hurt and be hurt by rescuing Ori. And then rescuing Naru. And look at that. Exciting, exciting. Well, I think that we have thoroughly examined all this map, and it's time for us in the next chapter to look at the one place we haven't been. The base of Mount Horu and Mount Horu itself. Thank you very much for coming along with me on this chapter, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a good day now, y'all, and goodbye.